Hi guys! Welcome to my new series. This one actually I want to continue while I travel the world. The series is going to be a series of interviews with people who live in places that I visit. It's so much different when you travel to a place and then you meet somebody who lives there and shows you the city from their perspective rather than being a typical tourist with, no insights of the city. This is Marianna.
Hello everybody! I'm a student of Warsaw University of Technologies and I study architecture. And this year I've been living in Venice because of the European exchange that is called Erasmus.
Marianna is half Polish, half Italian.
Yes.
Now she lives in Venice. Because she had that experience of living in Venice, we're going to do Q&A about living in Venice. Let's begin. I prepared some questions she doesn't know. She only knows like one.
Yeah.
Since Venice is an island, for those who don't know.
Over 100 islands, little islands that were connected by bridges.
The only way to transport things here is by boats. There's no cars, no bicycles, no nothing. Can you order things online? Like, does it work?
Yes, you can. You have
like you go on Amazon and you put Venice, like destination Venice, really?
You put destination Venice, you put your address in Venice, and you get things online. You can also do like grocery shopping online. I only had like the bad experience with Italian delivery services. I've chose the cheapest option to get the thing to my home. Your package will arrive between the 1st and the 24th of June. It could arrive between 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. They have like boats and they deliver by boat.
Since Venice is all islands, does it function like a real city? Do people actually live here? It's kind of strange. All you see basically is tourists everywhere, every corner, every street, everywhere. You don't really see people who live here. When you walk around, it's so many old buildings and all these bridges and canals. You don't see schools, you don't see playground. How does it function?
Venice as a city with its citizens, it's getting smaller and smaller every year. Less and less people want to live here because of the tourism and how it's developing. But there are still 60,000 inhabitants in Venice at the moment. They actually live their normal life here. They have schools, they have kindergartens, they have university, there is a hospital, there is a cemetery, there is everything that makes, you have grocery shops. You see a building, an old palace, and you don't know that it is a kindergarten. You see a building and you don't know that this is a gym inside.
You see a building that is like 300 years old, 400 years old, and it's not like it looks like it's 400 years old. It is 400 years old. Where we went and I see this palace and it's so beautiful outside, and she's like, oh yeah, that's a hospital. I'm like, a hospital? You said earlier to me that there's approximately 60,000 people living in the city compared to 65 million tourists coming to see the city each year.
But yeah, you're comparing like thousands to millions.
Millions, yeah. How does it feel to live in a city that is basically tourist all the time?
That's actually the only thing that I don't like about Venice. Now the tourism is killing the life because everything is made for the tourists. This is a problem because in the morning when you want to go to university or to work, sometimes you can't really pass by the streets because you have so many tourists. People that arrive here for one day, please, if you get to Venice, don't stay here one day. One day is too little to see Venice.
Exactly.
Stay here for a few days, meet the city, get lost in the city, discover the streets, the places.
What about the public transportation? This is a city with no cars, no bikes, no buses, no trains, no nothing. All you have is a building, water. Building, bridge, stairs, building, water. Everywhere is just water, and that's it. So how does it work?
The island is connected with the land by bridge.
And one bridge, okay?
Yeah, one bridge. The only way to take a public transport if you need to is water buses. It's vaporetto or taxi. There's also water taxi. I mean, Venice is made for walking.
The last question,
yeah,
and it's a fun one. Does it snow in Venice?
It's very rare. It's super rare to snow in Venice, but it happens.
So this is how Venice looks like when it snows. Anything you want to add?
Try to respect the fact that this city isn't a Disneyland. It's not a museum for tourists. It's a city itself.
When you're here, there's no modern buildings. is just a city that was not destroyed. All the buildings that you saw in your books when you're studying history are still standing, but are being used today. Super old building, and inside you have an office or you have a house. It just looks really old. It feels like you just entered a surreal place that there's not a place like this anywhere in the world. It's just here. That was the Q&A about living in Venice with Marianna, who is a native of
Very
Italy.
professional about that.
There will be more, hopefully. The more I travel, the more we'll do videos like that. But I hope you like the first one. And if you have more questions to Marianna,
Yeah, just ask them.
yeah, just ask
We can
them.
make another video about
Exactly. Yeah, so any questions below, and she's gonna answer them because I have no clue. I think that's it for now. Thanks, Marianna.
it. Thank you, Basia.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.